I say, waiting on how they do. I was the only lady in that vehicle. I was shocked why his hand was on my thigh. If you're an adult living in Nigeria and you don't have a self-defense kit in Nigeria, this video is sponsored by Rubyguard. More of Rubyguard later. But first of all, let me hail my people. Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Mercy. I'm a YouTuber based in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. So today's video is a story time. Yes, and I'll also be creating this look in this video. As I was saying earlier, this video is sponsored by Rubyguard. Rubyguard sells self-defense kits in Nigeria, all kinds of self-defense kits like this pepper spray I have here. You guys, who will know this is a pepper spray? Look how cute it is, and it's available in different colors. Oh, this is my favorite color right now. Let me tell you something. Go and check Rubyguard. You might just be surprised what you see. Just go and check out Rubyguard and you might just be surprised. All their details will be in the description. The page, its TikTok page, Instagram page, I'll be in the description. So please go and check out Rubyguard. I'll be so glad. Now back to the story time, guys. So I'll just be doing my makeup or why I share this gist. Okay. So I know this is not a makeup tutorial. Basically just doing my makeup and talking to you. So back in 2019, I used to sell hairs. I used to buy them from Lagos, Nigeria. Like I didn't have enough capital to ship it in. So basically I go to Lagos, buy the hairs, and then come back to Port Harcourt to sell. So this one time I was coming back from Lagos, I travel by road normally. So I was coming back from Lagos down to Port Harcourt. I boarded a vehicle. This time was Sienna vehicle. It was 7 a.m. we left Lagos. Now, Sienna vehicle is like 7 passengers plus driver. That's 8 people in the vehicle. So 3 behind the driver, 3 at the back, then 1 with driver. So that's 8 in total. I was at the back sitting with 2 other guys. The guy seated next to me was like, please give me your number. And in my head, I'm like, okay, now you guys, from Lagos to Port Harcourt by road is like 10, 12, 15 hours journey. It's between 10 to 15 hours journey. It depends on how fast your vehicle is and how the road is. So I'm like, I'll be sitting next to you for the next, at least for the next 10 hours. So why are you requesting for my number right now? It was like the next bus stop. If you're going to drop at the next bus stop, or I am going to drop at the next bus stop, fine. But this one, we're going to eat this same journey for the next 10 hours. So why are you in a hurry? He was really insisting, and I didn't even find that funny at all. I did not find that funny at all. So you guys, we just left Lagos. No, we've not left Lagos. We're still in Lagos State, but we've left the park, and you're requesting for my number. I just feel like that was so uncalled for. Then we're going. He was still trying to form conversation with me, and me just trying to be nice. When he talk, I would just answer and all of that. I didn't know that I was not supposed to be nice. Normally when I'm traveling, this is the routine I do. I read a book for a while, I sleep, be on my phone for a while, sleep, read a book. So that's how it is. That's 3 things what I do when I'm traveling, mostly when I'm traveling alone. Now it was time for me to like sleep. We've gotten to like a pardon. You guys, I need to talk and do my makeup, so let me not just be talking. So as I was sleeping in this vehicle, not like you're laying, just finding a way to rest your head somewhere, because I was seated very close to the window, and then I just felt something on my thigh, on my lap, and I woke up. You guys, you say, what did I feel? His hand was on my thigh. So let's just call it thigh for this video. It's actually correct. Thigh, lap, anyone. Just let's call it thigh, so I'm not saying the two at the same time. I was shocked why his hand was on my thigh. I actually took his hand and then drop it on his body. Like, take your hands off. I didn't shout, I didn't scream, I was just like, stop it, I don't like that. And he smiled. He smiled. That's enough red flag. Like, somebody is trying to touch you and then you are trying to caution him, scold him, and he's smiling. But I just ignored and I continued what I was doing. I continued doing something else. I can't even remember what I was doing later. We kept moving, man, I was traveling. I'm just going to talk fast forward this story time. So it's not like I'm giving you what happened the first hour, the second hour. So I slept for the second time. I noticed that hand again on my thigh. I don't know what it was. Like, I'll be sleeping and somebody's hand is on my thigh. So I turned to him. please take your hands off my tie. This time I didn't like remove his hand. Like I remember the first time I removed his hand myself. Second time, then he took his hand off. At this point, I warned him, I don't like this. Stop it. You stop him. He didn't say anything. Nobody in the vehicle said anything because my voice was a bit loud at this point, but nobody said anything. So we got to Ore. Now this is like a midpoint where people stop to eat. Ore, Osun State or Ondo State, but I think it's Ondo. It's Ondo, yeah. So stop at Ore to eat. Some people you can ease yourself. Just that 20-30 minutes to like ease stress of traveling, sitting for hours before now. We got down. I went to buy what I need to eat. When you're done buying what you need to eat, or when you're done relieving yourself, you walk down to the vehicle so that they don't leave you. So I walked down to the vehicle. I met two guys there. Now the thing is, the two guys I met there were talking about me. You guys, they were talking about me. Oh, and my matter they talk. So one of the guy I met there was seated on the same row with me and that guy, and then one in front. So when I got there, they were like, okay, yeah, thank God you came now. So we're just talking about you. Ha, talking about me, okay. That was like, I've noticed how that guy has been touching you. I didn't say this earlier. I was the only lady in that vehicle. Yes, I was the only lady in that vehicle. So the vehicle was just filled with men, and I was the only lady. I didn't think anything because yes, I'm traveling. It's not supposed to be a problem. When they said we've been noticing, I'm like, so you guys noticed? I don't even know if I should be angry or should be happy that okay, I'm not just shouting at this person, but people are noticing, or I should be angry that these people did not even say anything. Just like you guys noticed. Well, that was how yeah, like yeah, we noticed, but you did not shout enough. Are you joking? I did not shout enough. Ha. Okay, oh, like you've noticed and you can hear it's a boss. Like we have 8 people inside here. How much am I supposed to shout? The way I was talking, everybody in that vehicle could hear me. Like you will know why I said everybody could hear me later in this video. So it was like a no shout enough that would give me a suggestion. I was like, okay, suggest to me, daddy. Okay, suggest. It was like when we get to the next checkpoint. Now, you guys, when you're traveling, if you're not Nigerian, if you're traveling from one state to another, mostly on the major federal road, you have a lot of police, army, mopo checkpoints on the way. I called everything. You just see them on the way like that at every point, at every how many kilometers, I don't know. But you just see them on the road checking vehicles that are traveling. So they were like, when I get to army checkpoints, that I should scream. At that point, if I should scream and I'm the only lady there, they will stop the vehicle. If I should just scream, they will stop the vehicle. I'm like, okay, that's a good idea. But here's the twist. So normally, if you scream like that, they will stop the vehicle, ask questions, and probably delay you because they're asking you. They'll ask the person you're accusing, ask some other people in the vehicle. That's the normal way I feel like it would have happened. And I just love like, we're going to be traveling for 10, 12, 15 hours. Remember, depend on a lot of things. Now you're being on the road for this long. Now you want to waste more time. If you're lucky, they will waste your time for 30 minutes. But if you're not lucky, an hour, 2 hours, you are there. That's their station. But you're the one traveling. So they are in their comfort zone. You are the one that needs to leave that place. And they might waste your time because they have nothing to lose. And it might also help the situation. But I was just listening to them, but in my head, I'm like, I'm not going to do that because I know how time consuming that can be. This guy already learned. He's not going to do it again. I've warned him twice now. Are you joking? I don't want him 2 times. So he's not going to do him again. Jokes on me. So it was time for us to continue our journey, and we continued our journey. So I got some things to eat. I didn't eat at the restaurant, I ate it in the car, and then every other person did the same, or most people did the same. Let me not just conclude. So I got to the car. This guy, I think he has eaten in the restaurant. He was like, "You did not buy for me." I was so irritated, like, come on, get out. You have been claiming you like me, you're interested in me, and then we got to a place where to buy food. I don't see you. I didn't even answer him. I didn't respond. I left him, continued eating what I was eating. So at this point, I was really angry. The fact that he has been doing this, things people notice, people are giving suggestions like, what kind of embarrassment is this one in this one vehicle? These days I just feel my bro. I don't even know what it's giving right now. But we're gonna rock it anyway. I think I like this more than this. It's so full, but I think I like spaghetti. I like spicy. I like not spaghetti.
Yes, spicy. I like it.
So we kept moving, and after eating, I think we were in Benin by this time. So I slept again. Guys, I sleep when I'm traveling. Please, I sleep. There's nothing much to do. I slept again thinking that we've settled this case. He won't do it again. You guys, guess what? Guess right, he did it again. But this time with a twist, a little twist. You know, you allow something the first time, you allowed it the second time. The third time, the person will come with boldness. And this time, he came with so much boldness. Hey, now, for every young person out there, even if you're old, when someone do anything to you, you know you're not comfortable with it, please stop the person. Please. The first time, don't wait till the second time. Because for this my case, I stopped the person the first time, the second time. But the boldness I used in stopping him the third time, if I had done that the first time, I think it would not repeat itself. So the third time, he was not doing it the way, before it was just basically on my thigh. This time he was going up, down. You know when like when someone is romantic. I God. Okay. So I woke up with so much anger. This time I was screaming. Before I wasn't screaming. I wasn't shouting enough. That was their word. But this time I was screaming. I was seated this side, but let's say he was here. I turned to him this time and I was shouting, guys. I shouted at this guy. This guy is not my age mate, but I was talking to him like a baby because he acted like a baby and he deserved to be spoken to at the way I spoke to him. I've warned you the first time, warned you the second time, and you're doing the third time. What's that for? So I was shouting. Now you remember I said we were 8 in the vehicle. One person seated next to the driver turned and looked at me. You see when they say don't take advice from every old person. It's not every old person that is wise. I don't even know if I put that word well, but not be everybody with old get sense. Basically, I learned that every day. Like till today, I still remind myself not be everybody with old get sense because that particular man that day, he didn't have sense. He didn't have sense. He turned me and was like, "You this smoke." Wait, let me be serious. He just told me, "You this small girl, you have been shouting in this vehicle since." I'm like, okay. You've been making noise in this vehicle, not shouting. I was like, okay, okay. So you noticed. Everybody kept quiet. So now he's facing me, not the guy, and he didn't ask what's going on. He was just like,
You this girl, you'll be shouting this vehicle since.
Hey, wait. I just, sir, this guy has been molesting me since. That was my response to him. Eh. I think that thing just sparked in his head. He was like,
Do you know what molestation is? Do you know what molestation is? If you see molestation, if you talk.
I'm sorry, sir. I think if I see molestation, I know if you talk because this one now, it be like say this one touching body, no be molestation. Without my consent, you're saying if I see molestation, I fit talk. The guy seated on the same row with us was the next person that like spoke up and started talking like, sir, this guy has been doing this thing since he has been harassing her, yada yada yada. God bless that guy. I can't even remember what he looks like, but he was one that like defended me when the man was shouting at me. Like, you guys, this man was shouting at me when someone else was disturbing my own peace. Now, guess what the driver said? The only sensible thing that the driver could think of at that point. A guy, if she no want do you self leave and legit. That was what the driver said. A guy, she no want do you self. I say, wait till on they do. I'm lost. Wait till on they do. Wow. I feel like if he didn't say anything, I will be offended, but not as offended as when he spoke. Like he actually said rubbish. You would have not even said anything than spilling that shit out of your mouth. So now at this point, everybody was talking. You see that man in front. He knows me somewhere. There's nothing you want to tell me. He knows me somewhere because he was on my case. He didn't talk to the guy. So when I saw that everywhere is now like rowdy because of this one person and because of me and this person, I turned to the guy proper and I brought out a pen. You guys, I wish I had any product at all from Rubyguard then. because I brought out a pen and I held it like this. I was like, if you touch me again, I will stab you. It was just cold. Like, the thing is, with all this shouting, everybody is insulting the other person. This guy did not say anything. I was talking, the man in front was talking, the other guy defending me was talking, the driver was talking. This guy did not say anything. He didn't talk to defend himself. He didn't say anything. I'm sorry, nothing. So when I saw that, okay, this guy is not even being remorseful and he might try it again, I told that I will stab you. I threatened him, touch me again. You guys, I really need to wrap this up because I'm sweating. I can't turn on the fan because of the noise. My storage is full. Everything's happening at the same time. And thinking about it right now, I'm becoming more emotional. I was laughing earlier, but I was thinking about it like, why did I allow that happen? So this is me advising anyone. Please get safety kit, self-defense kit for yourself. Know when to stand up for yourself. Know when to tell that person, I don't like this. I don't want this. Don't feel like, okay, saying it casually, the person will hear. Because in my own case, the person not hear the first time, not hear the second time. So I feel like we should be able to talk and stand for ourselves. Then when the person wants to be like, attack you or whatever, that's when your safety kit should be your next go-to. So yeah, it has passed and that's why I'm sharing my experience for someone else to learn. If that person had tried that thing now, number he didn't get the number at the end of the day. So what was all that for? I think I stopped before him till I got to my destination. This guy did not touch me, did not talk to me, so he wanted a shout all along. So I'm just like, why, what was that for? The man in front too, why? That man will have a daughter my age or so, but he decided to act foolish. Nobody stood up for me apart from, yeah, someone stood up for me actually, but there was just no, like, nothing happened. Sadly, that's the society we live in. But get your safety kit, guys, from Rubyguard. Rubyguard is your sure plug for safety kit, so that you not come and telling us story time like this in 2024, 2025, because this happened in 2019. We can allow that pass because Rubyguard was not available then, but Rubyguard is available now. If the person try you. So we've come to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and learned it. This is not my regular look, but because of Rubyguard, I did this pinky look today. So you guys go and check out Rubyguard. Very important, very, very important. I will not plug you to something that is not good. So this is my pepper spray. Go and get yours. Go and get your other self-defense kit, even if it's not pepper spray. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share this video to that friend that you know needs a self-defense kit as well, and a friend that can also learn from my mistakes. Okay, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye for now.